Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and surprise, surprise, we got some classic games that are arriving to Steam, and this is one I'm a little bit surprised about because they are a part of the GOG preservation program where they worked with Capcom to bring these games back, and if these two games are available on Steam, could Breath of Fire 4 be coming to Steam as well? We'll talk all about that. Want to highlight a couple of other new releases that you should have on your radar. Maybe not games you want to spend full price on, but, you know, titles to be on the lookout for. And then a couple of free demos as well at the end of this video. But first of all, Dino Crisis 1 and 2 are now, in fact, available directly on Steam. And what's interesting is, yes, these are the titles that GOG worked with Capcom to revitalize and bring back on PC. And even in the developer section where it's listed, it does say Capcom and GOG.com as the developers, which I find rather interesting. Hey, these entities working together and offering choice to the consumer, that's the best case scenario when we have choice. You know who doesn't offer choice? When Alan Wake 2 comes out on the Epic Games Store and that doesn't arrive on Steam, that negates consumer choice. And you know what? I've said it before that because Epic Games did bankroll that game and it wouldn't exist without them, I'm okay with that. But for everything Tim Sweeney says, being consumer first and things of that nature, or in that case, developer first is what he actually says. You know, limiting the exposure of your game, I don't think is actually developer first. But nonetheless, Dino Crisis is now available. It will be interesting to see if Breath of Fire 4 follows suit, because I think that's one game a lot of people would be all over. At least, you know, I'm a big JRPG guy, so maybe I'm hyping it up a little bit more. Dino Crisis is a huge addition as well. And I do feel like, Capcom, I do think they listen to their consumer base a little bit. You know, we could talk about DRM and it pulling that. I think that's just something, I don't know, like Japanese developers seem to have a weird relationship with PC and the PC audience. Hopefully that evolves over the time and they, figure some things out. But nonetheless, as far as the games that they're creating, they're bringing back Okami. They're bringing back Onimusha. There's a new Mega Man coming out next year. Look at how they revitalized Resident Evil. And Monster Hunter Wilds, it was a huge fumble. I totally get that. But more often than not, I feel like Capcom does listen to their audience. And I do think ultimately they will eventually do a new Dino Crisis. I think it's a matter of time. But, we'll see. I feel like people have been wanting a new Dino Crisis for eons and eons. But $4.99 on Dino Crisis and $4.99 on Dino Crisis 2. Good stuff there. Happy to see those available on Steam. And, it's going to be interesting to see how GOG does handle that. I still think GOG absolutely retains its identity. And I don't know, maybe it was an agreement with Capcom of getting these games on, revitalizing these games that ultimately Capcom would be able to release them on Steam. I don't know how that deal was handled, or maybe GOG's just okay with it. They get first dibs on it. It's exclusive to their platform for a little while, and then it ultimately comes to Steam. I don't know the exact negotiations and how that worked out, but hey, more options for the player. You want to play it on GOG, you prefer that platform, great. You want to play it on Steam, you prefer it on Steam, and you want to pick it up there, great. You have options to do that. I wish the game had Steam achievements, though. That's the one thing it seems like it is lacking, but it is what it is. Couple of other new releases I do want to highlight. Romeo is a Dead Man is available now. Suda51 title, 10% launch discount, 10% off launch discount. It is $45. If you don't know, Suda51 creates some of the zaniest, wackiest, over-the-top games, and Romeo is a Dead Man looks to be exactly that. I do have the game downloaded. I've yet to have an opportunity to dive in because, dude, this year, I've just been invested into some really big games. It was Legends of Heroes, Trails Beyond the Horizon, and then right after that, I got right into Neo 3, and these are some expansive games, so time has been a little bit limited as far as playing everything. I still need to give more time to Code Vein 2, and then Romeo is a Dead Man. We're gonna figure things out. Hopefully, in the next month and a half, I can really get through a lot of these games. I'm gonna skip out on DQ7 Reimagined for now, so, it is what it is, but Resident Evil's coming out. I do want to play Tales of Berseria again, and then, you know, Monster Hunter Stories 3, Crimson Desert, a lot coming out, let's just put it that way. But Romeo is a Dead Man is not gonna be the super lengthy game. I wouldn't expect something that's 20-30 hours here. Suda51, generally speaking, their games are all killer, no filler, and you're gonna have the over-the-top action mayhem in this game, probably a bit of comedy, a lot of blood and guts, so keep that in mind. $45 on that. And then Mewgenics has seemingly taken the PC gaming world by storm. This is a game that's doing incredibly well. Right now, 76,000 concurrent players. Build the ultimate cat army through tactical breeding and send them into deep, challenging turn-based adventures, draft abilities, collect items, and manipulate genetics across generations in a roguelike tactics game from the creators of The Binding of Isaac and The End Is Nigh. Yeah, the game is doing really, really well. Once again, cat games seem to have an audience, and yeah, congrats to them. Romeo is a Dead Man right now. 800 concurrent players. Mewgenics at 77,000. Like, Romeo is a Dead Man is way more my kind of game, but yeah, Mewgenics is huge, so yeah, congrats to them. And then finally, a couple of free demos and we'll wrap up this video. Starship Troopers Ultimate Bug Wars got a demo. Lock and load into the Starship Troopers universe and join the mobile infantry in the most realistic depiction of war, ever made. Experience an original story in this action-packed first-person retro shooter. Would you like to know more? Definitely got some Earth Defense Force vibes onto it, and you take that comedy from Starship Troopers. I think this is going to be a game people might be wanting to check out. Right now, the reviews, 180 reviews, 88% positive. A lot of people are saying pretty good things about it, so you can check that out if you want a chaotic comedic shooter. They're a throwback for sure. And then I do want to give another shout to Replaced. The game's demo is available now, and the game itself will be out on March the 12th. Very positive reception on this one. 401 reviews, 89% positive. Amazing, amazing pixel graphics, visual style. The aesthetics of this game are awesome. And I know for a lot of people, the pixel graphics style is done to death. I mean, we just had the reveal of a new God of War game that's available on PlayStation 5 now, and that's very much got the pixel graphics look, but Replaced, I feel like aesthetically, it just is gorgeous. And it's execution more than anything. Yeah, we could say pixel graphic this, pixel graphic that, but execution is what matters, and I feel like with Replaced, the execution is absolutely gorgeous. A 2.5D cinematic action platformer wrapped in an intense cyberpunk thriller narrative. Run, climb, and fight through crumbling districts, industrial wastelands, and neon-lit alleys with fluid movement and fast responsive combat. Change precise melee attacks with satisfying ranged attacks to take down enemies in high-intensity encounters while keeping the flow of exploration as Reach grapples with unfamiliar human instincts and the weight of emotion. The city's hidden power structures gradually come to light. Again, that demo is available for free right now, but that is going to do it for me. Dino Crisis 1 and 2 surprise release on Steam. Absolute classics there, available 50% off, and a lot of other exciting releases. If you don't want to pick them up now, add to your wishlist. Romeo is a Dead Man, absolutely a game to have on your radar. $45, I get it, is pricey. Mewgenics, taking the PC gaming world by storm in a couple of demos, Starship Troopers Ultimate Bug War, and Replaced. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.